Hello everyone, hoping everyone's having a good one. If you are new to the channel, end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button and red subscribe button as well. Also, you can follow me on all social medias at Blademas. Now we got our boy Babe Ruth, 85 overall. You get him by completing the moments. We got his starting pitcher card, basically making his ranked season debut. Now this game right here, we're playing it at Chase Field. And if you guys don't know, sometimes when you do play at major league stadiums instead of minor league stadiums, there's a bit more lag, a bit more latency, I would say. But we get a double play. Babe Ruth was in trouble in the first inning. He gets a clutch double play. Now there are 2 outs with the runner on first. Ground ball to the shortstop gets him out of the inning. And I said, you're lucky, babe. Because if you would have given up 3 runs that first inning, I think I would have taken you out, honestly. So we head to the bottom of, I believe it was the second, or the top of the second, I should say. Corey Seager opens it up by getting himself a base hit. So he's on base. We're feeling good. We got Torii Hunter coming up next. Torii Hunter hits an apple taco, and I thought it was going to bloop in for a single. He has to be Chet out there on right field, or at right field. He makes an error, and other runners on first and second. And then I told Bellinger, I said specifically to Bellinger, I said, do not try to be a hero. Wait on your pitch and drive it. And guess what Bellinger does? He tries to be a freaking hero, doesn't wait on the pitch, and grounds into a double play. And then Willie Mays, he's standing so close to the damn home plate that he can't get his hands around any pitch, and he just hits a jammed pop-up to the second baseman. So I'm like, all right, cool. This is how this game is going to go. This is how you guys want to play? Cool, I'm not going to complain. Babe Ruth is giving up a monster shot. Steve Finley can't field for his life. And Carlos Gomez just ripped a double off of him. We get a good relay throw. And I said, finally, somebody does something right. And Josh Donaldson getting that tag down. And then he freezes Alex Bregman on that fastball. And I said, I don't know how you got frozen on that, Alex Bregman, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. This is the Bambino pitching. And then he's up to bat. Now, if you don't know this card has pop versus right-handers. I'm not sure it has too much pop versus left-handers, but versus right-handers, it has pop. It can hit. Josh Donaldson comes in, hits a double, and he got that little animation where the preloaded throw doesn't carry over to the other outfielder, which I believe MLB The Show should definitely fix. And then our catcher comes up to hit. He hits a bloop single the other way, and I'm like, all right, we're in business. It's currently 0-0. I got Corey Seager. I said, don't be like your brother Cody Bellinger. You better just relax, wait on your pitch, and make sure you drive this runner in. So he does just that. He relaxes. He waits on his pitch, and then he absolutely crushes one into center right field, and we're up 1-0. So I'm like, all right, Babe Ruth, you should be a little happy now that you got yourself a little lead. Let's go ahead and see if we can do anything else with it. And then Torii Hunter, he swings a bit early, but he still manages to get it past the third baseman. And now we have runners on first and second. So I'm like, all right, cool. Cody, wait for your pitch. Don't try to be a hero. He said, all right, bet. And then he hits a bomb to right field. I don't know how this one didn't leave the stadium. I thought I literally caught all of it, but apparently I didn't. But it was still enough to move the runner over from second to third. And then we got Mr. Willie Mays. I'm standing so close to the plate that I can't extend my hands, but he actually catches all of that one. But his power versus right isn't really up there, so unfortunately that's just a fly ball to center field. And then the windmill himself, Mr. Babe Ruth, throws a curveball, which Josh Donaldson says, hey, if you were throwing a no-hitter, you'd have to buy me lunch, because that diving play he made right there was just amazing. And then Steve Finley, he just crushes one to right field. And I said, well, Bellinger, you should take some tips, because if only you could have done that a little bit earlier, this would have been a 4-run ball game, and we'd be pretty cool right now. And then Babe Ruth up to hit. He's actually going to get his first base hit, crushes one right in between short and second, and he has 63 speed. Now, I didn't know his character was that fast, and I said to myself, well, look at that, a pitcher with 63 speed. You don't see that very often. So that card, in terms of what I was going to rate it, it went up by a lot. And then Josh Donaldson comes up. He gets a, I believe, off-speed pitch. Could have been a fastball. I don't even remember, to be honest with you guys. But he gets to drive in Babe Ruth. And then I don't know why in the world Joe Morgan decides to actually go home. But he's out here running home like he's crazy or something. So I'm like, great. We could have literally had runners on second and third. And then our cap would have came up and he would have drove both of them in. But instead we only get one extra run. But it's perfectly fine because it's 4-zip. Now we got Corey Seager hitting. And I said, Corey, all you got to do is get a base hit. And I don't know what happened to Trevor Story right there. He must have, I don't even know, but he didn't touch the bag. He didn't even make the throw. I said, okay, we'll take it. I'm not mad. So now bases loaded. Cody Bellinger comes up, and I'm like, Cody, just wait for your... Damn it, Cody. This is the second time. Second time you do this to us. So Babe Ruth now hitting top of the sixth. That was the pitch to crush. If we were going to hit a home run with Babe Ruth at all, that was the pitch to crush. But unfortunately, we hit a fly ball to left field. And then Trea Turner, I think this was literally the only card that was touching Babe Ruth from his team. It was that Trea Turner, and it would just be little bloops. And I don't know why it would make me play with the center fielder if the right fielder is closer to the ball. That makes literally no sense. But I'll just let it slide. He had runners on second, but a ground ball to Joe Morgan is going to actually take Babe Ruth out of the inning. Now we head to the top of the seventh, where Joe Morgan is going to absolutely crush one. Now, I thought this was gone for sure, but instead it hits off the wall. Now, I said, listen, Joe Morgan, you are a midget. You better get to third base and run them legs. And he got to third base. Then we got our Cap up to hit. Our Cap gets a pitch similar to what Joe Morgan got, but he's not as short as Joe Morgan. So, unfortunately, he can't get as much extension as Joe Morgan did with his hands. And now we got ourselves a 5-run ball game. So, I'm like, all right, babe, listen. As soon as you get in trouble, it's the seventh inning. Our bullpen is pretty good. I'll take you out. And then as soon as I say that, he gives up a dinger. So I look at him and I said, yo, you're coming out the game. He says, relax. It's still a 4-run ball game. If I give up another run, then you can take me out. I said, all right, babe. We'll give you that opportunity. And then a base hit right after that. So I looked at him again and I said, are you serious? And he said, dude, relax. That was a late jam base hit. There's nothing I can do about it. And I said, all right, so get a double play. And then Joe Morgan did just that. You know, Babe Ruth got the ground out. Joe Morgan turned 2. And then Torii Hunter comes up to hit. And Torii Hunter did the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen anyone do. That bat flip right there, or his home run celebration, is one of the most disrespectful home run celebrations I've seen on a no-doubter. He literally just flings his bat like that. I said, Jesus Christ. Anyways, Babe Ruth came up to hit another pitch that he obliterated. This card is a good card. If you were to grind any of the moments card, I would suggest you go ahead, and I would do it in this order. I'd go Babe Ruth first, then number 2 is Willie Mays, and number 3 is Bryce Harper. I haven't gone for the Zobrist or used the Zobrist yet, but when I do use him and get him, I'll do another list of power rankings for them. But that's the way I have it. This Babe Ruth is actually a pretty good card. Anyways, he's gonna actually go ahead and throw a complete game. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Follow me on all social medias at BladeMiss, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.